right. Are you a lover or a hater of girl talk?
I love it. Oh my God. Girl talk raised me.
It's
the only thing I know how to do. Girl talk is like it's like ruining my relationship with men because they don't know how. I like didn't have any male friends until I was like 25. There's like so many things I learned about like like talking at like a girl that I had to like stop doing with my male friends. Like something that men don't do is when somebody walks out of the room, you don't talk shit about them. And
Oh, you're nasty.
Wait, boys don't do that?
no, they just go like they just leave and they go like, "Oh, I'm happy he was here." Or like or they have like no comment where like I'm used to like a girl walks out and you kind of all look around and be like, can you believe that she brought potato salad? Like she knows that I'm allergic to raisins. And
like, what was her vibe? What the hell
No,
was that?
that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, I've been in like rooms with men where a man will leave the room and it's like, we're all gonna talk shit about you. Like, hello.
no, they don't do it.
They don't do it. Quite
No,
as
it's scary.
That is
because then
shocking.
you're just holding it in. That's not right.
No, that's why men are so mad all the time. That's
Well,
why straight
yes.
men have so many problems. That's why there's a male loneliness epidemic because they're holding it all in,
Mm-hmm. They need to be
Absolutely.
talking more shit.
and that's why.
Well, you know
I
what's
actually
actually
don't think
really
we should
sad
be
is
empowering
it's that
them to talk for shit.
they don't know each other well enough to talk shit about each other. Like we are
Say it.
friendships. My best friend could be in the room. She's acting weird. I know she's acting weird because her and her boyfriend got into a huge fight and she always acts like this and she's done it for 15 years. So when she walks out of the room, I'm like, this is her issues with men and the way that she lives her life. And like, this is bothering me because she's now affecting my life. Men like, not to be dark, but like kill themselves and all their friends are like, we had no idea he was going through it. It's like, yeah, because you guys don't talk.
Men kill women. And then we have to, and women. But like, I think we're actually having a very important conversation here.
No, I'm glad that we brought this to the space. Okay, I need to know, how do you come up with like situations in your videos that are so like highly elaborate yet so specific? And do you like outline? Do they just come to you like what's your inspo?
No, I have like severe ADHD. And so the if I was a girl thing is something that I've been doing with my friends for years.
Yeah.
Like, and it was always my friend's favorite bits. Like girls, I would see a girl do something and I would either be like, oh, if I was a girl, I would do that or I wouldn't do that. And I would kind of do like a little thing for my friends and they would love it. And then one day I was like, I should put it on socials. But no, when I'm doing it, like the first video I ever did, it was if I was a girl, I'd flush my tampons down the toilet. And it was because every time I walk into a bathroom and it says, don't flush anything other than, toilet paper, I would think, oh, if I was a girl, I would flush my tampons down the toilet. I know that's about me. But I just come up with the phrase and then like the initial, premise, and then everything else is just improvised.
Wow.
And then I look at my messages to see what girls are begging for their names to be used because they send me hundreds of messages. Please do a Claire. And then I just don't say anything and I grant their wish.
Wow, this God complex is crazy.
No, I love it. Happy Father's Day to you, actually.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
wow.
leaving them on scene and being like, I got you, Claire, in 2 weeks. Yeah,
I'd probably get more traction if I did like reply comments doing their names, but it seems like so much work to do that I'll just pick it and do it. Or if girls come to my live shows and they ask for their name, I'll do it there.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, it's all improvised.
Speaking of the Claires, do you have any favorite characters that you've built?
My favorite girl, I did one, it did really well. I did this girl named Sierra, and she smells her boyfriend's dick when he gets home late.
Yes, I'm familiar.
I think that one's my favorite. I also do love a girl named Veronica who goes by Ronnie. Things like that.
I do love the ones where you're like, my name is like Elizabeth, but it would never be Lizzie. That's gross. Like something like that, like a gross nickname. I love those.
I like hard stances. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm familiar. We've got plenty of them here between us.
Well, someone has to.
Okay, I have a question for you. As a comedian, when did you start to think that you are funny in a way that other people are not funny? That you have like a unique skill and gift?
You know what's funny? I mean, like I literally, you know what? I was just like a fat gay kid for so long that like I was like, well, nobody wants to fuck me. But everyone's always laughing. And then I became obsessed with stand-up and I was like, well, I was working at like a gas station. So I was like, well, I would love to do stand-up. And then I just kind of started doing that. And then once I started doing it, people's reactions have always been like, wow, you're like pretty good at this.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, oh, I guess I must be naturally gifted.
One of the chosen
Gifted
ones.
from the
Yeah,
God. One of the
yeah.
chosen ones. God didn't give me a good body, so I had to learn how to make people laugh.
This is going to matter to a lot of Claires in a few years.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you're familiar with the Reese Witherspoon clip. Women's stories matter. They just
just
matter.
I wasn't. I thought you were going to bring up her arrest video where
And
she was like,
One of my favorite videos.
Now the holy texts
Her
have
story.
been brought up because I'm an American.
I'm an American
citizen on American soil. Okay.
And she didn't talk about that for too long. And I was like, you're gonna get this on the record. She like avoided.
You know what was
conversation
great
so
about
many
that is that she got that video, and I think within 48 hours she was on a daytime talk show with her brown hair, being like, "I have police officers in my family."
She is really the mistress
Queen.
of 4-quadrant appeal. Like she hits every box, every demographic, every political party. Everyone loves Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, I just watched Sweet Home Alabama for again. I think one of my favorite movies of all time.
So good.
I think every day this week I've looked in the mirror and said, "What? They run out of soap down at the Piggly Wiggly since I left."
And I love white trash representation.
And I love your lived experience because that is
Thank
so
you.
crazy.
I love white trash is like my favorite thing to. You know what's so funny is that the girls come to my shows and they'll be like, "Please do a black girl name," and I go, "No." I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna do it. If I was as a white guy starting to do like black girl, Latino girl content, I go, "No, Drew Afalo will rip me up." I don't even know her and I'm scared of her. There's no way you're catching me doing that.
Yeah,
yes,
queen.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
we love her.
Yeah.
No, I like that because there's just like a type of white girl that it's just like, oop, she's on some other shit. She's doing something different. And that's like your girl, I think. That's your like very specific area of expertise.